Welcome to an episode of TaviRadio FM for people keeping track. I finally found Saber and Yuri in the timelines. So, welcome back, guys. Welcome to the Turkish station.
Thanks for the warm welcome.
Well, I'm glad we're out of Siberia, or wherever the fuck we were.
That was Romania, Saber. Come on. Those Romanians never got down that door.
They never will get that door down.
So, we decided to move out here to the beautiful city of Istanbul, Turkey. This is where we're going to start our journey. Then we're going to make our way to North Africa, then our way to Argentina and kill a Nazi. And then we're going to come back to the States and be back in good old Bumblerville.
Sounds good to me.
Anyway.
How's Bumblerville been this time of year?
Oh, there's riots. The city's going to...
The titty riots.
The titty riots right now. There's a big war going on. People can't decide if they want swole or flat anime titty. It's going crazy right now, so we gotta come back there, but we gotta take care of some Nazi business. Speaking of Nazis, let's go on to our first topic. Saber, what is the Terumo update looking like?
He's dying.
Again?
Yeah. I had to plug him back in, but his power supply is kind of running low on fuel.
Now, Yuri, as Terumo's arch nemesis, how does that make you feel? It's okay, take your time. It's okay.
Good question.
Oh god, what the fuck is this?
Saber has discovered something.
I'm sending this.
Okay. First image of the new episode. Come on, Saber, give it to me.
X, go and give it to me.
Which one of your friends? Which one are you? The truck freak, the crazy ass, the fighter.
Oh man, I'm the Russian one, whatever that says. That's me, and I'm pretty sure we all can confirm that.
Yuri, when she crawls out of her hole.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Just to get a snack at 3 a.m.
Kisaragi could be the truck freak, I can be the fighter, and Saber, you're the crazy ass. It's a good thing we have you along, Saber, because you're the only one with an actual firearm.
Yeah.
Because Lycan and I were just gonna beat up the Nazi and hopefully send him into a coma.
Oh, I'll just go Raul Menendez and shoot his kneecaps and then slice his throat.
Was it a Black Ops 2 entrance? Reference?
Oh, whoa.
I can't speak today, guys.
Stop fapping.
I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm at half mass.
Oh boy.
Oh man.
And it can only go up from here. So on to our next topic. I've told you two to study the Fat Yoshi image. I hope you guys did your homework for this one.
Well, me.
Well, you know what they say, do your homework when the teacher's walking around, and then have it finished by the time they get to you.
Jesus.
Well, according to my notes here, the Fat Yoshi, or as I like to describe, Thickus Yoshius, is a reflection upon our current culture in the year of 2018. No, of all cultures. It's just we have now moved towards an age of thick appreciation. Not like just full body appreciation, like we're talking of like fat Baricho and Leatherface. I'm talking about like thick, extra thick. What? Oh, sorry, something almost happened.
Well, Saber's having a heart attack, and our producer is looking at me like he doesn't want this conversation to keep going. I'm not sure. He's doing something. I don't speak Turkish. I don't speak Greek.
Oh, sorry. I just had to remove my power cord and replace it. Sorry.
It's okay. I just did a line of Coke right now. By Coke, I mean ranch. You guys want to hit this?
Sure, sounds great.
That reminds me of a funny story. So this new, we have these brands of coffee in my town called Dutch Brothers. I'm not sure if it's reached, I'm not sure, it's for sure hasn't reached Canada yet, but I'm not sure if it's reached, Colorado yet, Saber. It's mostly it's a northwestern type of thing. So in my town we have 3 of them, and a new one opened up. So to celebrate the opening, they did you go in, you get a freebie.
Sweet.
So I go with a couple of IRLs, and we're in the drive-thru. Jod is with us, so this is a Jod story.
Oh boy.
So Jod being a womanizer, and I say that with big quotation marks. I say that with the biggest quotation marks I can. Our chick is taking our order. Jod gets out of the car, and he is straight up in front of my friend's car that we're in, and he's trying to put his warts on this chick. She's trying to do her job, and Jod is trying to flirt with her. So
that is literally the worst thing you could ever do to try and get a girl.
Yeah. So my friend who's driving the car, because he's right in front of the car, he decides to fuck with him and get this show on the road. So he just steps on the gas a little bit and he knocks Jod over. Because he was practically sitting on the roof of his car, and so he just decides to take Jod for a ride.
Oh, beautiful.
Ripperino.
Sounds like it came right out of Shakespeare.
You know what that Marvel vs. Capcom 2 song says? I'm gonna take you for a ride. That's all it says.
Oh, and then you know what that Persona 5 song says? You'll never see it coming.
Speaking of, I finally gotten around to start playing Persona 5.
So did I.
It is...
I can't play it, because I don't have a PS4.
I thought TaviRadio was gonna send you his PS3.
Well, that doesn't mean I can... Well, I guess I could technically play it, because it's on PS3 too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, no, he didn't.
Oh. Well, I don't know.
He and I were playing Black Ops 2 the other night.
How you playing Black Ops 2, but you won't play Central Fiction with us at 3 a.m.?
Because I don't eat ass at 3 a.m.
You gotta be like us, where he explores my Twitter lights page while devouring some posterior. Why is pork butt called pork butt if it's the shoulder of the pig?
What? Really?
Yeah, pork butt isn't actually just a pig's ass. It's the shoulder.
I always thought it was actually the ass.
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, I feel like I've been lied to.
No, that's as any anime theorist says, it's a common misconception.
Oh my god.
Speaking of pork, would you guys be interested if I killed Turumo and I made barbecue out of him?
Yes, please.
Saber, will you be my sous chef for this adventure?
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna have to ask you to unplug him first.
Alright, I'll have to get out of this country again and visit him.
Where's Turumo located now?
Actually, you have to leave the timeline. I have to go to another universe to...
Are you like the future Trunks of the Taviverse?
one of me could be.
Because
I'm the Android 18 of the unit. No, I'm the lunch. I'm the launch. Lunch. I don't know how. I don't know
Launch.
Okay, I know some people call her lunch. I'm the launch. Everyone
They
forgets
say
about
lunch
me
because
for,
in the
like,
Japanese dub, they sound like they're more or less saying lunch instead of launch.
Okay. Yeah, I'm the launch of this. You forget about me for like five years, and then I come back.
That's
so,
not true. I message you like every other day. With some gay
only
shit,
recently. That was only very recent.
though. No, yeah. No, you're making me sound like... I mean, at least I'm not Swinehead too...
I'm the one who disappeared off the face of the earth.
Hey, you came back in the Boo Saga as a truck driver.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Fun fact, if you don't listen to SatAM, Lycan Jones' favorite Dragon Ball character is Launch. That's his waifu.
Launch is my waifu too. Well, I also like Android 18, but I don't like how she's with Krillin, because she's clearly a lesbian.
I thought you'd be more of an Android 17 type of gal.
I really do like Android 17. No, you know what? I honestly, before I said I was the launch, I was considering saying Android 17. No, I really do like Android 17 too. I like 17, 18, and the launch.
Do you like Android 16?
Which one's that?
The big
Is that
boy?
the big boy. I don't even remember.
The big green boy?
Let me look it up. Because I don't even know. What's that new one? Android 19? Is that the new
No,
one?
that's Android 21. Because Android 20 is Dr. Gero, 19 is the fat mime, Android 13 is the trucker, Android 15 is the really short purple midget, and Android 14 is the Saber Timeline 7.
Do you remember all this?
Because TaviRadio and I talk about Dragon Ball often. If we're not talking about BlazBlue, and we're not talking about Ass, and we're not talking about Fate, we're talking about Dragon Ball.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I like 17. And 21, I only like her in her Majin Buu form.
You like her in the Majin Buu form? I'm not too big a fan on it, honestly.
I prefer her over her normal one. She looks like a nerd in her normal one.
Oof.
She's Android bubblegum.
She's so cute.
But anyway, moving on from Dragon Ball, because that's a topic for another day. I need Kisaragi here, because we're going to do this big Dragon Ball Super thing, because that ended.
Oh yeah, it did. Ooh.
Everybody, when it comes to Dragon Ball Super, everybody was either like, yes, that was a good ending, or everybody's like, there's so much shit that needs to be explained.
I mean, I don't watch it, so I'm neither. I'm good to go.
And Saber doesn't watch anime. He only watches Terumo on his fucking life support.
Oh boy. Yikes.
Saber, why can't you watch real programming, not just Terumo struggling to leave his bed?
Because this is not my spoon.
Is that a reference I'm missing?
Did you ever play Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance?
No.
Did you ever watch any of the cutscenes?
No.
Okay, let me see if I can try to explain this as best as I can. So, the main character Raiden, this edgelord, there's a speech the main villain does.
Yeah, I know who the main villain is, I know who Raiden is, I know who all the characters are.
Didn't you know it? Okay. So someone decided, because Armstrong just says one reference to food, which is, I'm making like a fucking omelet or some shit, I don't know. Someone decided to redub the scene, but only making... He's like, you're making the mother of all omelets here, Jack.
Uh-huh.
So someone in the comment section of that decided like pretty much rewrote that whole scene, but with food references the whole time, and then someone decided to dub that.
Oh my god!
So there's a scene where like Raiden picks up Jetstream Sam's sword, and and instead of saying like, "But this isn't my sword," the guy says, "But this isn't my spoon."
Okay, well, thank you. I appreciate your explanation.
I don't know. I just I want to talk about like random like knowledge shit that you know. Like, what are some like random like shit that you just like decide to look up one in the middle of the night or something, and now you're just an expert on this for no reason?
Let me think.
There's a question for you, Saber, too.
I guess, for one thing, and this is really recent too, I literally looked it up a couple nights ago, because I'm working on a thing related to Efko, and I'm sure anyone who knows Nero and knows any of her lore will understand this, but I'm not saying specifically how it relates to her, because that would be a spoiler technically.
I thought you said you signed up to work on the Nero piece.
Yeah, I am working on Nero.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not saying how this information relates to Nero, because for some people it might actually be a spoiler. Basically, a few nights ago, I looked up oh god, I hope this doesn't like get you like demonetized or whatever for the couple of cents you make. The Whore of Babylon. I know a lot about that, more than I probably should.
I mean,
because I need to do research for Nero.
Quick tangent on like something like saying horror on like YouTube. If it's like a historical thing, like the horror of Babylon, not the horror, then that's fine because it's
Horror.
the horror of Babylon. No, the horror of Babylon. Then that's fine to say. It's
Okay.
a historical thing. You're good. You're good.
Alright, so yeah, I looked up the Whore of Babylon and all that stuff. Like, I know about how she rides the 7-headed beast and how it, like, guards the gates between heaven and hell or something like that, and how the Whore of Babylon is, like, the patron saint of, pit prostitutes and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Ain't that something? Ain't that swell?
You learn something new every day.
What about you, Saber? What's some dumb shit you like to look up and you're now an expert on?
There's just a lot of shit I'd look up. Not really for information.
But for knowledge? What are you, in your garage?
I'll tell you one thing I found out. The DC.
Did you guys hear that?
Yeah? What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
That was Mark. He opened the door, burped, and then brought me some noodles.
Goals.
Shout out to Mark, also known as what was Mark's name on Roblox again? Fucking B Movie 420, the B Movie 420.
Oh my god.
Roblox Let's Play series coming soon on the channel.
Roblox in disguise.
Anyways, what
Keep going, Sabers.
Okay, well, I guess something I just kind of found out. The DC animated universe that I used to watch when I was little, I used to watch almost all of the series it had, which was like Batman the Animated Universe, Superman the Animated Universe, Justice League Unlimited, Batman Beyond, all of that. But there was one series, also Static Shock, which is, I think, probably one of the reasons why I like electric superpowers.
I think, quick side note, out of like all those shows, my favorite might be, like my top 3 are probably in no order: Superman animated series, Justice League Unlimited, and Static Shock are probably my top 3 out of like what you named off of the 5.
Yeah, but there was one series that I didn't know about, which was the Zeta Project, and it was actually a Batman Beyond spinoff about a robot assassin designed by the NSA to assassinate targets by taking their identity as like a hologram body, and it turned out into its own little series about him trying to find his own freedom and not be an assassin anymore, and on the run from the NSA, and he has a few run-ins with Terry McGinnis, Batman. And I didn't know about that show.
I didn't know about that either. I've never heard of that. That sounds like Stud. I'm not sure if you've heard about Stud. It's like Stud was like the base of that series is like it's like the future. You can now like go to a vending machine and like literally like vend out a hitman to go kill someone. But that's what Stud is. He's like pretty much just hitman for like you pretty much buy a hitman and he kills someone for you, and he just like he just self-destructs, so like there's no one to blame. But here's the thing. Stud realizes that he doesn't want to kill the target because he wants to be alive and do like shit. So instead he does other odd jobs. So and keeps the target he was supposed to kill alive, just so he doesn't die either.
Cool.
It was gonna be an anime type of thing too, but there is a graphic novel on it and it's pretty good. If anything, Stud shares a lot of similarities with Deadpool, but I think Stud is slightly cooler. And there's fucking goddamn dogs outside.
I never watched a lot of those superhero shows. Like, I think I watched Spectacular Spider-Man a few times. I watched, like, Justice League just a little bit. And that was, like, I guess the rest wouldn't really count. Like, Teen Titans, I don't think I would necessarily count. I don't think I would count,
Some people debated if that was in the same universe, but it wasn't.
Mm-mm.
And I wouldn't count, oh god, what was it that I would watch? Cyber 6. I watched Cyber 6 all the time.
Okay, when you said Spectacular Spider-Man, I thought about that annoying-ass theme song for Spectacular Spider-Man immediately.
Oh, I like the themes! I like the
Spectacular Spider-Man. I immediately thought about that. I'm like, oh my god. It's not a bad song, it's just like it gets stuck in your head. It's there forever.
I'm pretty sure that song plays in my head like at least once daily. It's like never left my head since I first heard it.
I mean, that's something else that's interesting to talk about. Is there something you hear or watch at least once weekly or daily? Like, imagine for songs on like an MP3 player or something, or whatever you have. You probably have that one song that plays at least daily because you like it a lot. But is there like something you fucking watch on like YouTube that you like watch almost weekly? Because I have one of those.
Not really watch, but I just kind of listen to various Batman themes because he's got like a lot of really cool ones.
I don't actually have anything specific. I usually have one that lasts a couple of months and then I move on to a new one. Like, let me think of an example. Something that I watched like almost every day.
Or weekly. Or weekly.
Yeah, or weekly. Like, it would have to be like any of those like those meme songs and stuff like that. Like, okay, I'll admit I don't listen to this song like weekly, but I definitely listen to it like often enough. The Heads Will Roll remix. It's on my playlist for my music, and so I listen to that like pretty regularly, multiple times in a day when I listen.
I was working on a video with that. Yeah, I was actually doing something with that, and it got lost in my other videos.
Yeah, and then I had this other video where someone edited this girl who was like, you know, doing all those meme dances from the last year, like I don't even know what they were called, Banane and all that stuff. She's doing all that, except someone edited a K-pop song over it. and I watched that daily for a couple of weeks. That's the first one that comes to mind, honestly.
For me, I at least when it comes to songs, I have like maybe 2 or 3 songs I listen to daily. So let me try to think. I listen to fucking Toti Toriko Please several times a day.
Toti Toriko Please.
That fucking god.
Goddamn fucking fake ass Japanese.
Yeah, you're right. I'm exposed, but I listen to that daily.
But
my
is-
god, really?
Yeah.
But is ass eaten.
Yeah, like, yeah, 3 a.m. Kisaragi, and you wake up and like, alright, let's go eat some posterior. I pretty much listened to that whole EP by Azalea, the first one.
Oh yeah, it was Tori Koriko Please and
Tokimeki something. I forget it.
Tokimeki Bungaku.
Yeah, Tokimeki Bungaku, yeah. I listened to that daily. And then, because Saber knows what I'm all about, I listened to fucking Sorario Days at least, maybe, it has to be at least once a day.
Oh my god.
I love fucking Gurren Lagann, and that leads into the video I watch at least weekly. I watched the clip from the second movie of Gurren Lagann, which is just summarization of the series. I watched the clip where it's where they're fighting the anti-spiral, and Lord Genome pretty much becomes a giant drill, and he's like, "Take the energy, Simone," and like they turn to Tengen, like fucking Mega Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
Wow.
I've
actually watched Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann.
You need to watch it. I think that's an anime
I know
everybody
I
should
do.
watch.
It's on my list. I haven't watched anime like super recently. The only whose phone is that?
Saber.
Damn it, Otacon.
Damn it, Otacon.
Like super recently, I actually haven't watched any anime. I've only been like slowly watching Blend S with Mark, and then I started Citrus myself, and that's it. Literally, that's it. I have not been watching anime at all. I don't know why.
Funny enough, anything Kisaragi watches or I watch, each other watches, because we're fucking weirdos. We were talking about Blend S the other day. We pretty much decided that Dino's the best character in the show.
I hate Dino. Go fuck yourself.
Oh my god!
I hate Dino. He's so creepy. I hate him. Akizuki is way better.
You only say that because Akizuki looks like a fucking snake man. Akizuki reminds me of like fucking Hazama.
Akizuki is way better. He's
I mean-
not creepy.
I mean, to be fair, Kisaragi and I have differing best girls. I think the Dojin artist character is the best girl.
Oh, her name. I don't even remember it now. It starts with an M. I can't remember.
I know, no, the M one is Micah. That's Kisaragi's
I'm pretty
favorite.
sure her name starts with an M. Mark likes Micah. I like Kaho and Hideri. They're my favorite. Kaho and Hideri. And Akizuki.
You know what? I will say this: Hideri's the only trap character that I legitimately like. I'm not too
Same.
a big fan of Astolfo. But
Neither am I. No, for me, I've never been a fan of those like character types, and like Hideri is like.
no, Hideri's funny.
him.
Is the thing.
I love Hideri. I love him, and he's voiced by Nico.
Here's the thing: like Hideri is legitimately funny. With characters like Astolfo, that are like trap characters, they're like legitimately serious about it. With Hideri, it's like Hideri's.
No, but with Hideri, he's just like I just like looking cute. I was blessed with being cute, so why not take advantage of it, you know?
And I don't want to be a pig farmer.
Oh, and her name was Miyu. So
Oh,
yeah, I was
Miyu,
right,
yeah,
it starts
yeah.
with an M. So go fuck yourself.
My bad. Give me a break. I don't.
Actually, 3 of them start with M. Micah, Mafuyu, and Miyu. Yeah, anyway.
What the f-
No, he's creepy. He's 26 and he's crushing on a 16-year-old girl. He can go fuck himself.
What a muck.
Yeah, well, that sounds like a Terumo to me. But do you understand that reference, Saber?
Yes, I didn't even realize.
I'll tell you off air what that reference is, Yuri. 'Cause I cannot discuss this here because I know Terumo listens from whatever dimensions he's in.
Yeah,
He's gonna ask you.
What the fuck you say? What the fuck do you call me?
Do you think I'm outdone by some dumbass swine?
That reminds me, I was rewatching. Oh yeah, and I was unable to make any videos from that from those like days that we like streamed like in a row, because Sony Vegas just kept fucking up the files to where only the audio appeared or just the video appeared.
Yeah, sometimes I have issues like that. Are you using Twitch Leecher?
Yeah.
That's what I use. Or I just tend to.
I did both. I did both direct download and then uploaded it privately on my main channel and downloaded it. But no matter what, both just kind of glitched out and just refused to work. But I was rewatching those, and Teruma was like talking about having like a steak and potato dinner, and you're just like, you want to talk about it?
You should at least keep that audio. That's funny.
Yeah. And then there's another part where you're like, because you got down, you're like, all right, who's gonna go with me to get Juggernog? And then Teruma's just like, what did you call me?
God, I just want to fucking download Black Ops 3 to play with you guys. Teruma is a swine-ass fucking elephant, and he only plays Overwatch.
Yeah.
Okay, I play Overwatch. I like Overwatch. That's what Mark and I have been playing mostly.
Okay.
I was actually thinking of digitally downloading it on the PlayStation and then just sending the physical copy to Kisaragi.
Kisaragi can buy his own damn games.
Get it on PC, man.
I mean, here's the thing. I have it on PC, I have it on console. But for some reason, I think just oversaturation of like my IRLs wanting to play with me. Whenever I play that game, I'm just like dead inside. I cannot bring myself to like play it. I don't know why. It's just not fun for me. Like the games I've just been joining lately. Like I'm right now on I'm on currently New Game Plus 3 on Bloodborne.
Holy smokes!
I'm still using your character, by the way, Yuri, the one I made.
Yay! No, I've been playing Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon. I'm almost finished the game.
I still need to get that.
I'm at end game right now, and I'm close to end game, I think, because I'm on the last island.
Right now,
getting Bloodborne on PlayStation Plus. I also got some other games for Plus.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank.
I got Infamous Second Son.
Second Suck? Infamous Second Suck?
I've had a lot of fun with, but I just kind of realized it's a bit, the story is shorter than Infamous 2, and there's like less stuff in it, but Infamous 2 is like the only game I've platinumed also.
I've platinumed like 3 games, and it was the 3 games I platinumed was Tekken 7, Persona 4 Dancing All Night. Who left? Who left? Which one of you left?
That was Euro.
Why are you laughing, Yuri?
Yeah, a giggle there, mate.
Having a giggle?
All Night is one of the only games you've platinumed.
Because I'm godlike at rhythm games.
Sure.
I'm not good at like. My fighting game skills over time has developed. My prime is over, man. Like I'm stuck playing characters like fucking Mai to be good right now. Every time I fight Kisaragi, I literally told him like fighting a fucking Dark Souls boss. I have to like use hit and run tactics. I get like one hit, I gotta back off.
Oh boy.
Or you gotta play dirty.
Yeah, I'll play fucking Tager then, yeah. By the way, Saber, speaking of Kisaragi, he has been in the lab with a certain character.
Oh.
You want to guess who the character is?
Why?
Guess what the character is. I'll give you 2 hints. They're the biggest actual cuck in the game. And and they got an assist. Like the character.
Has he been playing Relius?
Yeah.
Part of me was thinking the cuck because he is such a cuck.
Relius is an actual like cuckold.
I agree with that, regardless of how little I know about him.
You think Relius is fucking ugly?
True.
You think every BlazBlue character is ugly except for like the girl characters, and even then, you only think like 2 of them are actually pretty.
Okay, no, but Lychee is cute, and the Bullet's cute, and S is cute.
I'm on the S train, baby.
Izayoi is cute, and...
Oh, don't get him at full mast already.
Oh no, we're talking about sorority days, and she just mentioned S and Izayoi.
Who's the other blue girl? I can't remember her name.
Mai?
No. Is it Mai?
New or Noelle?
Noelle, that's it. Noelle is cute.
Oh fuck me! You just mentioned the trifecta. I'm full mast right now.
I know, and I think Ragna's cute, and I think Mutsuki, I don't remember his first name.
Kagura?
I think he's cute.
Kagura?
Yeah, Kagura. I think Kagura is cute, and I think the butler is cute, and
Volk.
I think that the vampire girl is cute. So you're wrong.
Okay, yeah, you're right, but I know you think like characters. I've heard you've gone against the grain of a majority of female fans of BlazBlue, and you think Hazuo and Terumi are not attractive people.
It's because it's see, that's the thing though. It's because when I was younger, I watched Durarara, and I was really into Izaya, and like now when I look back on that, I just cringe. So I just don't like snake type characters anymore.
So you don't like Gilgamesh?
No, I do like Gilgamesh, kinda. He's not as that was Mark again. He just crashed on his bed.
Man.
Okay, now can you ask Mark if I can devour his posterior?
Hey Mark.
I think he passed out
from
doing that.
If he can devour your posterior.
The hell's that?
Your posterior. It's your butt.
Ooh, yeah.
They're having a riot.
Oh, I thought you just said yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was ooh yeah.
Oh, baby.
Okay,
Well,
are you eating noodles?
That was it.
That was it?
You should saw what I get. You did tiny bit.
Aww.
Consume
Okay.
evil.
Consume kebab?
Yeah.
No, remove.
Oh boy.
But anyway,
Ooh.
what was my tangent? I have BlazBlue characters. I think there's only...
And the green-haired guy with the fedora, he's wearing a fedora, so...
That's Hazama.
Yeah. If I was like 13, I would be really into him, but I don't. And I'm not 13, and I'm not into him. And then, like, his other version with the hood.
Terumi.
But
what do you think about the big boy Susanoo?
Susanoo.
He's a
farmer.
He's a big boy.
He's a god.
I mean, like, okay, just purely visually, I like his design. I'll admit that. But I don't know. I mean, like, I guess it's like a 7. Like, not bad.
Would you play a visual novel where your only goal is to date Susanoo?
Sure.
What about you? That reminds me of like when someone said like, imagine General Grievous as like in a dating sim, and someone made like a fake screenshot of it, and it's just General Grievous saying, "What the heck? Where am I?"
For some reason, Grievous actually has a surprising amount of fangirls.
Grievous, he's an interesting character.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore behind him, both canon and not canon.
Is his appearance in Clone Wars a thing, or canon, or no?
The 2D Clone Wars?
Both.
I know people want to fuck him.
The 3D Clone Wars are canon, but the 2D Clone Wars kind of isn't, but, you know, kind of, because there would be kind of a few, like, not big contradictions, because the 2D Clone Wars only covers, like, a few select parts of the Clone Wars from like near the beginning to near the end, and the 3D Clone Wars kind of just covers a wider brand of it to kind of focus on developing more characters, which they do pretty well.
I will say this, as being a person who watched both 2D and 3D Clone Wars, I like both series pretty well. I don't like Rebels, though.
I like the 3D movie. I like the 3D Clone Wars movie. That's
Yeah.
it. I've only ever watched that. I never actually watched the show.
They're pretty good. I have to say
It's on
this.
Netflix. The 3D Clone
I
Wars is
don't-
on Netflix.
I'm in Canada. You forget that.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like, for example, this reminds me of the time when, like, Yuri and I saw The Lobster and Chef in the same night. I remember I couldn't watch The Lobster on my own Netflix because that's only a Canada thing, but she couldn't watch Chef on her Netflix.
Oh, well, Chef is on Netflix here now.
Oh, that's good. Hey. Saber, have you seen Chef?
Yeah.
Nice lie, Saber. You saved yourself.
I mean, to be honest, you and I talked over Chef a lot. Talked over Chef.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember much. I just kind of remember Scarlett Johansson and the swearing.
It's fucking molten! It's not raw! Oh, fuck me.
Sounds like something that Gordon Ramsay would say.
It's raw! Big suck. Anyway.
Boys.
Big boys, big suck. Big Shack. That was another song I used to listen to every day. I used to listen to fucking Man's Not Hot, and I have it memorized.
Please,
I don't-
please,
I just-
please show us. Please show us.
2 + 2 is 4, minus
No.
1, that's 3 quick maths. Everyday man's on the block. Smoke trees. See that girl in the park. That girl's in uckers. When the team goes quack, 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 you men were ducking. Do I have to prove myself more or no?
Yes, please. Do all the sounds.
White. How come in the video where it's showing him in the booth, he's like looking around like he's being like watched, like not looking at the camera, but just like looking at the corners of the room, like there's just other people watching him, and there's just that one guy. He's like he's like it's like he's confused about his own lyrics.
In my opinion, Big Shaq, Michael Dappa, I think that's his name. Yeah, he's a very interesting person because people think Big Man's Not Hot's not serious, and some are like, yeah, he's serious. I'm in the boat where I'm like, yeah, I think Big Shaq is like actually serious.
He probably is, honestly.
Alright, let's see if I can.
Just get the instrumental beat behind you.
I just think I don't want to be too. I don't want to be too loud because like, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go like full in.
Oh, okay, fine then.
The
I'll
team goes
forgive you.
crap, pop, pop, kak, 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 skidda, pop, pop, and a boom, 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 doom, doom, skia, do, do, doom, 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 boom, boom. You don't know.
This gun sounds more realistic than Call of Duty World War II.
Oh,
That's another game I got bored of, but again, there's not
Yeah.
much behind that one.
Well, yeah, and plus they've really pushed a lot more. They've added more items into the supply drop loops, not just like uniforms and stuff. They've added camos. They've added weapon charms.
What the fuck is a weapon charm?
It's like just a little item that you put on the side of your gun, like a little, like a tiny bullet casing or like a little item or something. And it's
Bullet
just more-
casing? Who's gonna
These
notice
are the
that?
kawaii anime girl stickers to put on your gun. What the fuck?
To this day, people still run around with anime
I'm-
emblems in Call of Duty.
I'm pissed. 'Cause when you say kawaii anime girls, I thought about Ruby from fucking Ruby. And
Oh my
I'm
God.
fucking mad at myself because that's not anime.
Arxis give her a bigger chest too.
Yeah, what the fuck, Arxis? No. Yeah, Arxis. My girl Lynn's over here sitting with flat anime titty, and Ruby's sitting over here like she fucking went from a B to a C cup. What's going on around here?
And then
Damn.
have you seen Yang's art?
Get, oh,
Those things are popping, almost popping out.
Monty must be really. Monty is rolling in his grave. Actually, no. Monty's sitting up there, and he's smiling.
Because one of the inspirations is actually become a part of his own creation.
But when is Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle gonna add the TavoRado crew?
That's the secret. That's actually not we're not even DLC. We're just the secret story unlockables.
Oh, it's like when fucking Bandai said, "Oh yeah, Goku Blue and Vegeta Blue are gonna be DLC," but then they're like, "Never mind," because they're day one DLC. Well, they weren't. You can actually just unlock them through arcade mode. Goku
Just to
fucking
let you know,
Blue.
we've hit the 50-minute mark.
All right, we're gonna. All right, well, guys, I gotta go. I gotta fucking snort some ranch up my dick.
I need to go snort some coke.
I need to go unplug Terumo again.
All right, well, thanks for listening to TaviRadio FM. That's gonna be the new title of it, because to differentiate us from SatAM,
Yay.
and also to put more emphasis on our mascot. Shout out to her.
Yay! I really wish I had video on, because when I did that, I automatically, like, whatever.
FM's a fucking crazy one, man.
I love her. She's my GF.
You can't be her GF if you are the essential mother.
She's the
You forget that I'm white.